Hey everybody, Andrew, VSG Spike here, doing my adjusted questionnaire video. I did this after watching a good friend of mine here on YouTube. I knew him originally. His channel was Davey Loses Weight. He also had another channel, The Lumberjackass, which I think he still uses on occasion, but now his main channel is Vegan Progression. I know him as Dave. He's a good friend. I've gotten to know him over the years, and he posted a video recently, 21 questions, and I really liked it. He didn't tag anybody in it. He didn't want anybody to really do a video response, but he left it open if anybody was willing and able to. And I thought, you know what, I definitely wanted to, because much like him, getting back into YouTube videos, I've gotten to know a lot of new people, had a lot of new subscribers. I thought it'd be a great way for everybody to get to know me a little more, as well as hopefully have other people do the same. So I'm not going to tag anybody or make anybody do this, but if you would love to, I will certainly watch. So I've adjusted this, like I said, to 10 questions, because I did do it with 21 the first time, and it took over half an hour, and that was just way too long. So I like the 10 that I've got here. So cheers. I'll be adjusting this here later on as well. Without further ado, let's go into the 10 questions. Question number 1 is, what are 3 things on your bucket list? The first would be to go skydiving. Once I get to a goal weight, that is something I have always wanted to do. I would love to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, much to the disagreement of my wife. I will definitely make that happen. Secondly, would be to eventually go into business for myself. And going into business with myself I would love to actually be a brewer. Actually, it kind of leads into the second question, so I'll kind of leave it at that. Thirdly, on my bucket list, I would love to go tour Europe more. I've been to Germany, several years ago. Hell, maybe like 14, 15 years ago. And I had a ball, but I would love to go again. Love to tour Germany, the UK, France, Belgium, Norway, Sweden. I'd love to go all over. So, question number 2: do you have any hobbies? I have 2 hobbies that revolve a lot around the same thing, being craft beer. Me being from Virginia, I'm having something from Richmond currently. Hardywood's Virginia Blackberry. Pretty damn tasty. But those are my hobbies. Include a separate channel that I also am part of, called the Better Beer Authority. It is a beer review talk show where we do blind taste tests of beer. We go on road trips to different breweries. And it's a group of about 6 or 7 of us guys that do these reviews, and we have a ball. It's just a lot of fun. Along with the Better Beer Authority, my main hobby as well is, personally, I am a home brewer. I've been doing it for about 2-3 years now, and I immensely enjoy it. That is something I know I'm going to have to adjust with the upcoming surgery. It's probably something I'm going to kind of go into a little more detail on my next update, probably next Saturday. So, see more of that soon. Number 3, name 5 things we will always find in your room/house. You will probably always find in my house an Xbox controller, because I do enjoy playing video games. You'll probably always see my phone. I'm not too attached at the hip to it, but I do keep in contact a lot through my phone with my family in Ohio. You will probably see some, bottles, beer bottles, cans, whatever, of some sort. So that's 3. You will always find... You'll probably always find the laptop, because with a lot of the videos that I do like to do a lot of the editing, especially with the Better Beer Authority videos. The last one with me and Ryan, and especially with Scarlett, you will always find laughter in the house. We love to have a good time. We just love to enjoy each other's company and goof off, especially with my daughter Scarlett. She is just an absolute blast. Number 4, if you had to visit one place before you die, where is it? Dave, you're going to love this. It would definitely be Ireland. The more I look at it, the more I research, especially he's done some travel videos recently, I just think it's just spectacular. I would love to go. I know Ryan, she's always wanted to go as well, so I mean it would be a great trip for the two of us to go and travel around, meet up with Dave, go to Dublin. I mean, I'd probably have to go and do the obligatory Guinness tour. Surprise, surprise. But I just think that whole area is just absolutely gorgeous. Love to check that out. Number 5, if you could bring anyone back to life, who would it be? This did not take me very long. It would be my grandpa Lewandowski. I adore my entire family, but above all else, I adore my grandparents. My grandma Lewandowski is still just one of the coolest people I know. Whenever we go to Toledo, it's where we stay. We stay with her, and unfortunately, my grandfather passed away several years ago, before we had Scarlett. So it's something I've always just been bummed about, that he never got to know his first granddaughter, and he was always just a joy. He was just a great person. We do go and visit him at the cemetery whenever we get back to Toledo, because it's important, and it's important to me, at least. It feels like it's a way for me to introduce Scarlett to him. Number 6, what, according to you, is success? I thought about this a bit and trying to really kind of put it into words. Success to me would be not to have a bug fly right in your face, but success to me is when you get up in the morning and you have a job that you go to, and you instantly wake up with a smile on your face. You know you're going to do exactly what you want to do, something that you enjoy, something that you know brings joy to other people, and that you have a great time doing, regardless of your pay structure. If it's something that you enjoy doing, and you look forward to the next day, that is successful. And that's something kind of bucket list back to it's something I hope to achieve myself. For what or for whom would you give your life for? Question 7. This one, without a doubt, would be my wife, but even more so would be my daughter. She is everything. She brings me so much joy that I knew from day one that I would do anything for her. So if it came to it, if I had to risk my life, give my life, there would be no question at all. I love her more than anything. I've never known a level of love until I held her. So, taking away from some of the serious notes with question 8 as well as question 9, but question 8, what is your favorite TV show, actor or actress? I really don't have a favorite actor or actress, like where, I would go see everything that they've done, regardless. I mean, I have always been a fan of Robin Williams, which sucks with what had happened recently. I did grow up watching a lot of his videos, watching a lot of his movies, his stand-up specials. So I'm going to stick to TV shows. My number one is The Big Bang Theory. I am a bit of a geek at heart, and I do enjoy that. I think it's a hilarious show. Beyond that, shows that are on right now, I love Sons of Anarchy. That is a badass show. I love At Midnight. I'm a big fan of Chris Hardwick, and I think that show is absolutely hilarious. There's many others, but I think, if I had to pick a couple, those would definitely be it right now. Number 9, favorite music, slash singer, slash band, kind of however you want to take it. I do have a wide range of musical appreciation. My wife is a huge country fan. Never was a huge fan of it to begin with. Still have some issues with some of it, but she's a big fan of a guy named Dierks Bentley, and I have gotten to like him as well. I've seen him a couple times when she's gone to concerts, and he's a good guy. I think he's good. But my two favorite, number 2. And I listen to a wide array of music. I've gone to see Metallica several times. I've gone to heavy metal, the festival concerts all over the U.S. But kind of as a 180, I'm a huge fan of Dave Matthews Band. I've seen them numerous times, and I've enjoyed them ever since high school. But number 1, without a doubt, is a small band out of Columbus, Ohio. I saw them again just this past weekend, Red, White, Blue. They are just an absolute blast. The music is great, but their live show is just something else, something completely different. They have so much fun on stage. You can tell just the sheer joy that they have performing. And if you just like good Americana, just good, fun rock music, if you will, they're definitely people to go check out. I've enjoyed them immensely. Lastly, number 10, describe an experience that changed your life. This did not take much thought either. It was, without a doubt, the birth of my daughter. Like I said, I knew when that moment happened that nothing would be the same, and everything since then has just been new levels of joy and love and happiness that I've never experienced before. So that's I'm doing this surgery mainly for myself, of course, but it's for myself so I can be there for her. That was such a heavy moment, when that first happened. So, or I guess I should say first happened, when that happened. But that's my dog. It was, easily a life-changing experience. I never knew what to expect, and then it happened, and nothing ever changed. So, I've been babbling on here for quite a while, so, again, I hope you guys do enjoy this. I hope you guys do this as well. I'm going to list the questions below. If you want to do this as well, that'd be great. I'd be more than happy to watch. And then, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.